Hello students, let us study the poem Dust of Snow. This poem is by Robert Frost. Robert Frost was a famous American poet. He was born in San Francisco on March 26, 1874. His poem Dust of Snow was published in New Hampshire in 1923. Now let us discuss the central idea of the poem. The poem signifies the importance of small things that sometimes seem simple but have a larger significance in our times of depression or hopelessness. Now, let us discuss the introduction of this poem. It is a short poem consisting of just two stanzas. Frost believes that nature provides relief from the sorrows and troubles of the world. He does not present some beautiful landscapes with green trees or flower laden plants, nor does he talk about some sweet singing birds like a cuckoo or a nightingale. He presents a winter landscape, a hemlock tree with poisonous flowers all covered with snow, and a crow sitting on it. In fact, the three symbols have been used to present effectively the mental state of poet. Now let us read out the poem, read out the first stanza of the poem. The way a crow shook down on me the dust of snow from a hemlock tree. In this stanza, the poet narrates his contact with nature. In this stanza, but the poet narrates that his contact with nature in the form of snowflakes falling on him from a tree. The poet was passing from near a hemlock tree when a crow perched on the tree moved. Perched means to sit or rest on the tree. When he moved, and in this process, he made the flakes of snow fall on him, fall on poet. The crow, the snow, and the hemlock tree. Poet has used these three symbols in the poem. These three symbols associated with harsh aspects of nature and symbolize death. The crowing of a crow is regarded as a bad omen, and the hemlock tree being poisonous stands for death. Similarly, snow symbolizes barrenness and lack of life. The poet uses these symbols to emphasize his sad and depressed mood. Now let us read out the second stanza of the poem. Has given my heart a change of mood and saved some part of a day I had root. In this stanza, the poet reveals that contact with nature is highly effective in soothing the sad, sorrowful mind of person. When the particles of snow fell on the poet when he was passing by near a hemlock tree, his mood was transformed. He had been in a gloomy and foul mood throughout the day. He felt bad that sorrow had spoiled a major part of day. But as he came in the lap of nature, he could spend the rest of his happy spirits. Even snow can bring about a complete change in the mood of a person. In this poem, poet uses the three symbols: the crow, the snow, and the hemlock tree. And the rhyming scheme of the poem is that is AB AB. When the words that sound the same, like crow at the end of this line, crow word and snow, these two words they rhyme the same. If we put here A, this is also A. Me and tree, me is B, then tree is B. That's why the rhyming scheme is AB AB. The poet here uses the three literary devices: alliteration, symbolism, and enjambment. Alliteration means the use of the same letter at the beginning of the word. Here, the use of the same letter at the beginning of the word, H or H, S or S. That's why it's a alliteration. It means it's an alliteration poetic device which the poet uses here. Next, symbolism. The three symbols like the crow, the snow, and the hemlock tree. He uses the three symbols. That's why he uses this poetic device, symbolism. Enjambment means in this the poet he uses no punctuation marks, like no comma, no pause. Only he uses the stop, full stop at the end of this poem. Thank you.